you raw niggers that don't know, my name is John Tibbins, William Ford's chief carpenter. You will refer to me as master. Now, Mr. Chapin is the overseer on this plantation. You two will refer to him as master.
Look, I come from an abundance of land. My own amusement park, tigers, giraffes, and hundreds of lambs. Quality of life, my people, we like to live. What I would give for my parents, my wife and kids. Advanced society, I was prince to a king. My father appointed me to protect our way to the seas. On the seashore, getting fish in the season. We was ambushed by Portuguese Europeans. Made us walk 100 miles to the slave port. Yokes of iron for stayed course, they using grave force. Small platoon flexing the massive power. I was sold for tobacco, muskets, and flask of powder. Unaware of what lay before me, so often I panicked. Chained and crammed on the ship as I crossed the Atlantic to the new world to feed the hunger for the slave labor. Expected arrival 120 days later.
295 pounds. It's real good, boy. It's real good. 182 flat.
How much can even an average nigga pick a day?
200 pounds.
This nigga ain't even average.
512 pounds capacity.
512. Your menfolk got no shame.
Colonial demand for slaves was insatiable. I seen some slaves aboard, they never made it though. Captain looked at me and told me, you ain't shit to me. This the largest forced migration in human history. Stacked on top of each other like hordes of firewood. Praying he turn the ship around, hope the driver would. Savages on deck, smiles and joking. As we cross 3,000 miles of ocean. Funnel down your throat, make you swallow your grits. So many thrown overboard that sharks follow the ships. Ended up in the Fort of Nashes, where they don't meet you or greet you. The people just beat you and then give you 40 lashes. I was told I was sold for a promise offer. Ended up on the plantation of Thomas Foster. Told him I was a prince, he wasn't concerned, and my father will pay the triple amount for my return.
To the end of the year, but you can draw rations and clothing from the store. That suit you? Stay. If that don't, catch up with them coattail flying scallywags and the rest of them hot-footin' niggers.
With the hot poker he branded me. Told me I'm forever indebted to his whole family. Forced me to speak English, stripping me of my native tongue. Chopping wood in the forest, I even seen some natives hung. If you're a pretty slave, you could work the inner court. Hearing screams in the night from forceful intercourse. Overworked until there's no more time left. Drapetomania is my mindset. Contemplating escaping, knowing if I caught him facing decapitation. But next chance I get, yeah, I'm taking it. As soon as the sun set, I'll be making a break for it. Soon as I hit the woods, Foster and his clan waiting. A slave informed him about my plan shaking. I told him to kill me, I'd rather damnation than to go back to that godforsaken plantation. Buried me with those who jumped from the ships, I'm paying homage, because they knew that death was better than bondage.